We'd like to open up a conversation with you.
Hold steady, a delicate balance here tonight.
Oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, Ma.
Opening up the veil even further. After returning home from our Midwest road trip, we decided to close out the season with one final investigation in Maine. Tonight, our team will be spread across 3 locations in my hometown.
We decided to make this investigation extra special by inviting our family along. Joining me is my twin sister, KRISTEN.
Joining me tonight are my cousins Hannah and Bree and my sister-in-law, Angela.
My guests are my Aunt Debbie, my mom, Jennifer, and my sister, Madison.
Hey guys, welcome to Haunt Me. I'm so excited that you're all here and our families are here and we're back in Gorham, and you know, you guys are from Gorham and went to school here. And
So we have assembled various amounts of people to come to 3 different locations in Gorham for our Haunt Me homecoming tonight. I have Bree, I have Hannah, and I have Angela. They are on Team Alchemy.
My name is Bree. I am Ty's favorite cousin. I used to go to school here when this was the Charles C. Shaw School. And so I spent a lot of years here. So I'm just very curious what tonight will bring.
Hi, my name's Hannah Gowan, and Ty and I are cousins. Growing up, Ty was always my favorite cousin. Wink, wink, don't say that, don't say that. It only got cooler and cooler once he started ghost hunting because I had lots of stuff to run by him.
I'm Angela Balzano Gowan. I'm Ty's sister-in-law, and I am excited to be here. So I haven't been ghost hunting. I just hope to have fun. I don't know if I expect to hear anything or see anything. This seems like a really normal building, so I don't know what will happen, but we'll see.
Team Carol is my Aunt Deb, my sister Madison, and my mom Jen.
My name is Deb Rossi, and Carol is my niece. I was in a previous Haunt Me episode. We got a lot of activity that night, so it was really fun to be with her and to experience that. Tonight, I hope to just have a great time with my niece.
My name is MADDIE ELLIOTT, and my sister is Carol. Because we have a about 10-year age gap, when I was little, she used to torture me, and it was traumatizing, but now that I'm older, we're much closer, and it's amazing.
My name is Jennifer Elliott, and I'm Carol's mom. Well, Carol's been bugging me to investigate with her. She's been begging me. She plays the Muppet theme a lot at the house, so I know that that's her clue to get me to come investigate with her. So I really want to hopefully get some really good evidence that we can share.
Well, Team Antiquity is my twin sister, KRISTEN.
My name is KRISTEN, and Anna is my twin sister. So I've been ghost hunting twice with Anna, once at the Greater Rumford Community Center, I believe it was called, and once at the Oliver House. I'm a little bit skeptical and interested to see what happens tonight.
So the biggest thing tonight with you guys too, anyone varying level of experience or watching shows and what happens on these type of investigations is just don't be afraid to ask questions. We're gonna try to keep this as fluid as possible, and I want, at least from my team, to make it your investigation. So, I think the sun is going down. We should probably move over to our investigations to get cozy while there's still a little bit of light. Do you guys have any questions right now?
Anything?
Speak now.
Any fears?
Any fears?
nerves?
Wherever the night takes us.
Good.
I promise I won't take you into any basements.
I make no promises.
Well, in that case, let's split.
Today we're doing a very special investigation. We're going to be taking our families along with us. I'll be going to the old Roby School because I used to work there about 10 years ago.
And I'll be keeping my family here at what used to be Shaw Junior High School because I went to school here. It's now the town hall.
I didn't grow up here, but I do have a love of literature and history, so we'll be heading to the Baxter Memorial Library.
Nice.
And so we feel pretty comfortable spreading out across the town in 3 different locations tonight because while each place does have claims, they are drastically lower than any other place that we've went to so far this season. So we feel like this could be a pretty good training ground for our family.
Right, and because they're low, we're going to take all 3 places, average it out, and pre-rate it a 2.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I wanted to start tonight out in a very Haunt Me specific way with a little spell that I've worked to hopefully not heighten activity, because I feel like that is always the wrong approach to kind of just almost zap it like a prong collar and, you know, like, come on, dance for us. That's never my approach. I try to create a space where if they want to communicate, it is the easiest possible way for them to do that. So this sounds scarier than it's going to be, but the spell is designed to peel back the veil for one night only.
The spell was to align the elements outside of this building so that the center of the building spirit could be the strongest.
So what I want you guys to do completely organically.
I was going to ask if you picked them for us.
I didn't
you know
pick
us
them
so
for
well.
you. So I want you guys to
Interesting.
go to whichever bag
I want the huge feathers.
pulling you in.
That pulls her right in.
There you go.
When I heard we were gonna do a spell, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know what to expect.
I have the earth element. Bree, you're going to be air tonight.
Great.
Hannah, you're water.
Nice.
Angela, you got fire. But we also have to start spirit, because that is going to be the beacon for us all tonight.
The spirit altar in the middle of all of these four was to make it so that if they had something to say, it would take less energy and effort for them to do so.
Now we have to go turn it on, which is going to the different points based on your spell.
We wanted to balance the elements together outside, representing each one, so that in the center of them, when the elements were pulled at each other, there was the biggest chance that the spirit altar would have the most power to open a rift to the other side.
Okay. So I have the air element. From the earth, I call upon the air.
From the north, I call upon the ground.
From the south, I call upon the fire.
From the west, I call upon the waters of the sea. Take heed our night's mission unto thee.
So that we may pierce the veil for souls long past.
Hold steady a delicate balance here tonight until our spell of spirit dissolves at daylight.
You know, I'm gonna let that go. I do believe that's okay. As long as it's burning the paper, I think I'm safe.
That was weird and slightly difficult. It was just a lot of things to maneuver. But weirdly enough, it was a nice way to start it off. It was a very bonding experience to start us off tonight.
You've done this a couple times before, so you're kind of familiar with the equipment. I'll hand the K2 to you. I know you know how to use that.
Well, I don't know how to turn it on.
There's a button in the front.
Doesn't it usually light up with the electricity?
So I think we're gonna start things off pretty basic. We're going to try to reach out to the spirits, communicate, and then we'll kind of step it up.
Is it picking up the, the temperature? Sorry, the...
No, I thought it would, like the thing in the walls, right? But it blipped for the second one for a moment, and then I couldn't get it back up. But I assume, yeah. That's why I'm kind of checking over here. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, you're doing everything exactly right. So the idea is that you find what exists, and then what doesn't exist,
well,
and
it's
kind of
interesting
pops
because
up.
I don't think I've ever done the scan like this before. I didn't realize it takes so much to light it up.
Yep.
Like, I feel like when I see it on TV, they put it in front of like the
fuse
studs
box.
in the walls and stuff, and it just like, but I don't know. I put it next to the light switch. It doesn't really.
Try the plug though.
Does it have to be on?
Try the plug.
Over there. All right, let's try the plug.
Jesus. Sorry, having a time.
Okay. No. Nothing. So how do you like make sure that it's, working?
Well, I mean,
I did see it blip, but that's all I've seen. And
here, I'll show you.
Do you have your cell phone?
Yep.
When we first got into the library, it seemed very, very calm. There's obviously a lot of books and a lot of aisles, which, can sometimes feel a little spooky, but in this case, it was pretty small and contained.
I'm kind of looking forward to going to the old Roby School because I haven't been there in about 10 years. I used to work there. I had some really weird experiences when I was alone, when I would open up the building in the morning, especially in the morning.
Where do you want to start?
All right, I actually brought all you guys here to, me and Madison are going to whack you guys. You're done. You're f***ing done. I've had enough.
Really? Want to go?
Yeah, yeah. Let's go, assholes. This is what it's about. I'm not doing a fucking investigation. She's all in.
We show back up. We're all like bruised and sweaty. Did you get anything? I got a couple in. I got a couple punches in.
Oh my God.
You might be an old Muppet, but you can still get a few good swings
right.
in.
What do I think I'll get from investigating with them? A headache.
Before my team turned the lights out, we met with Cindy Hazelton to find out a little bit more about this building.
My name is Cindy Hazelton, and I'm the Director of Parks and Recreation for the Town of Gorham. So the building has an origination in the early 30s, 1934, up to its last edition came in the mid-70s, 1975. There's a lot of, a lot of things in the dark. You hear things, and I mean, it's an old building, and it creaks, and so that some of that is, you got to go with it's an old building. During this period of when we were deciding, are we going to keep the building or tear it down? The roof in the gym had about 45 leaks in it. So every day, Parks and Rec staff would come over with our shop vac, go in the gym, sop up the water, and just kind of protect the floor. There was an old scoreboard in there. So this one day during the dormant stage of this building, we come over, grumbling with our shop vac, and walked in, flicked the lights on, because it's dark as a pocket in there, flicked the lights on, and there was that old scoreboard all lit up. And we kind of there were three of us, and we all looked at each other, and we're like, wait, what? And we're like, that's not the, wait, what? How'd that happen? Who did that? Where's the control? How do you unplug it? How do you turn it off? What do you do? Where's the breakers? None of that exists. That scoreboard was just there with its lights on. That's where I would call that a ha, we're still here and you're not. Little trick, isn't this fun? I mean, it was a school for so long. I'm sure there's been plenty of shenanigans from practical jokes and pranks, and who knows? That could have been a classic one. But there was absolutely no understanding about how that scoreboard was lit.
I mean, what if they recognize me from all of my basketball debuts in this room?
They're like, if you died, you'd come back and haunt this place.
I mean, they'd recognize me, right? I played so much basketball and did so many sports in that gym, and that really was, I expected that to be my favorite place. And actually, ironically enough, it just felt very heavy in there, and I did not really like it all that much.
My name's Ty. I went to school here in 1999 and 2000. Did you go to school here?
Hi, it's Bree. Bree Butterfield. You might recognize me. I went to school here. If you are here, that is. I guess I'm just curious if you're happy that we're here. This is probably your downtime, so I feel bad that we're infringing on your time right now. Are you happy that we're here?
I wasn't listening to you, Ty, because my hair kept moving.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't think it's anything. But right when you were like, okay, let's go, I saw light over
okay,
here.
Okay, I just thought I saw something block the light of that door.
That's what I caught, yeah. And then I was like, no, I think it's just I caught it in my peripheral. There was definitely something going on there. I don't know, Ty saw it too, that there was something kind of playing with the lights over there.
Like back where we were.
We'd love to hear your stories if you'd like to come with us.
That was me. Sorry, I was popping my lip.
No, you're okay.
I just realized I probably shouldn't do that. Found it.
What's the deal with that, Cassie?
Oh, it's probably a stud in the wall.
Well, it's not a stud finder.
An electric thingy in the wall.
Yeah, but you might have been waving it around too much.
It doesn't do anything.
But do you...
What?
Keep going. Come down.
I don't want to. Sometimes
Is it the
lights up near the
dog?
doggy. It's got to be an electric wire back there.
Well, keep going.
There's got to be something behind there. I'd love to meet the dog, though. I mean,
huh?
Oh yeah. Come on over. It's too consistent.
Yeah. The County of Penobscot, from Percival Baxter, Governor of Maine, 1924.
All right, so I'm Carol.
I'm Jen.
I'm Maddie.
And I'm Deb.
And we are here with some equipment and a bunch of stones. And you're probably like, what are you doing? Well, I used to work here, and I know that I've seen somebody and heard someone a bunch of times, and there have been a couple things that happened that seemed like somebody here was trying to get our attention at the time.
We walked around, we split up, we used some energy stones in one room. We asked a lot of questions. We had some trigger objects in different rooms. It's kind of neat because you're going over the history of the place in your head. So we were really hopeful that something would happen.
What do you think of my mom? Was that you, or was that the building?
We tried some trigger objects, we tried some different techniques, even in the children's room, reading a book or putting toys out, but we really didn't get any kind of response from any of those methods.
So we thought we heard the name Sarah before. Is that real? How many people are here right now?
Pick one. One.
Just one? Is it Sarah? Did we have that right?
Alec.
I'm Hannah. And I'm Angela.
Why?
Are you a student here?
KRISTEN.
KRISTEN. Is your name KRISTEN, and are you a student here? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Dating.
Are you Alec and KRISTEN dating? Shh. Are they kissing in a tree? Shh. I'm gonna tell everybody unless you tell me not to.
Well.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Try to describe me.
I don't know you. I'm trying to get to know
Eyes.
you. Your eyes?
Mouth. Beauty mark.
Are you in love with Alec? Someone's describing.
Nose-its.
Are you looking at me right now? Are you describing Hannah? I'm not in 8th grade anymore, so I don't have any zits.
Propose.
To who? Me? Are you gonna propose to me? You are way too young for me, Alec.
You're old.
It seemed like just kind of silly 7th, 8th grade boys. It was like mindless chatter, messing with the teacher type energy.
We were really fortunate that at the beginning of our investigation, we were able to chat with Heidi, a librarian at the Baxter Memorial Library. And she got to tell us a little bit about the experiences that she's had there.
So I just, since you're here, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. We had come up to this picture of Percival, who was the governor of Maine, and it actually gave us a couple of our EMF detector kind of blipped and went off, so the lights went on. So I was just kind of curious if you had heard any stories behind that, or if you just have any knowledge about Percival in general. Did he have a fondness for this library?
Percival loved this library. I do know, you can see in that picture, he has a dog with him, and he was a great lover of dogs. And one of the things that we agreed to have this library is we would always welcome dogs. That was one of the, I know, it's great. My name is HEIDI WHELAN, and I'm the Youth Services Librarian. It was donated by James Finney Baxter. He donated the library in 1908, and his home was on this land, and he ended up moving his home next door and built the library here. And I've had a couple of experiences that definitely could point to perhaps there's something paranormal going on.
So what we kind of want to see is if it lights up against the wall, and then we can kind of determine if it's the picture, someone reacting to the picture, or electromagnetic stuff from in here.
So just as a point of reference, like if you come over here, you can see that it's pretty strong lighting up. So there's probably like something behind here. So that's what it looks like when it's going off, so we'll see. Will go off.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely worth the
little blips.
Okay. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's close.
It's cute though. It didn't reliably answer in a way, so it felt more like there was just some energy there left over.
Is there anyone here that went to school here a long time ago?
This isn't the first time that I've investigated this place at night. It was a very long time ago when I did, but we didn't get much. And everything that has ever happened to me was during the day.
Is there anyone that worked here? Are you on a horse?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It rocks.
I wish I had found that.
Well, there wasn't much, but we made it fun for sure.
And it quickly went into singing Fleetwood Mac songs and dancing and reading my geriatric family books.
That's how it goes. We get close.
Ooh.
What?
Just, I don't know that I would walk too far.
It's creaky. Oh my gosh.
Gringotts. James Finney Baxter. That's pretty cool.
What? I'm like this.
Okay, do you want to go back down?
No, I don't feel like I can
Put
go
your weight
that
on
far, but I also don't like my back to the door. So there's a lot going on in trying to figure out where to stand.
What?
That portrait? Yeah, that's freaky.
Ooh. Cool. So this was fun.
My sister did so well. She's honestly one of the most grounded people I know, and anything that came by that could be evidence, we worked through to debunk. She was able to actually debunk a lot of it, so we were really able to keep our investigation on track.
Watch your don't touch me.
I didn't.
Your belt.
No. I didn't touch you.
Your belt did.
No, it didn't. It couldn't have swung that far.
Yeah, it could have. It just did.
All right. I don't think it was me.
Yeah, she's nervous, so go gentle on her. Or let's scare her and go really hard.
Is there anybody here with us right now?
After. After what?
Scare her after. So we're not gonna scare her. We're all gonna try to find out who you are and what you're about, and we're not gonna do scares.
Thank you.
My mind is up to red.
He's letting us know, he or she's letting Angela know she did a good job, so thank you.
Thank you for letting Angela, yeah. I think that was a real K2 hit. That was all the way up to red. Now it's stopped at green.
A few seconds ago, I felt like something walked by here, and maybe they were like, I don't know, come sit in the circle with us.
The biggest event for me was doing the Estes method. I almost didn't do it because it kind of scared me. I don't know why. I believe in feelings and all of that, but being involved in it was scary.
So to start the night, we did a little bit of magic.
Tell me.
Yeah, okay. So it was completely...
I have the stuff. You have the stuff? Are you with the stuff right now? Are you protecting the stuff? Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did make a network. That's amazing. Thank you.
Does it make you feel safe?
It's better. That's awesome.
That's
we
awesome.
wanted it to be better for you.
That's the whole point of it. Thank you. Are you there right now with it?
Or did you just see it when we were doing it?
We have one more step to do tonight with it.
One of the most fluid amounts of conversation, and I will say conversation because it started to go back and forth, was when we asked about magic and what the magic spell that we did here tonight, what type of effect that might have had on the people on the other side. And that's when the Estes method started to really hit off, and that they were enjoying it. It made things easier. We went on the right path. It seemed like whatever was here, our first main hit that we were getting with them was they wanted more. Improvising isn't my jam, so I knew Anna could help us move that spirit altar and empower it even more.
So my team set this up.
Okay.
Basically what this is supposed to be is the spirit center of the four corners of the elements. So outside there's earth, air, wind, and fire. We all stood there and the stones are holding them until we're done.
Perfect.
The center of that, if you get a perfect push-pull, it's supposed to open up spirit.
Yep.
And then the sixth element supposedly is void, so there's a void stone of Pneumite underneath there. As long as those are there and we're investigating, the veil is as thin as possible.
Okay.
And when we take them away, it thickens back up and this place goes back to normal.
Okay.
Angela got a good Estes method session right at the end, basically saying that they're totally into the magic. It's making it easier. It feels better. And so any way that we can bump this up so that you guys can continue the conversation.
Okay. I have a couple things I can contribute. When I practice magic at home, I actually utilize my OM staves in my crystal grids. They each have their own meaning and they each bring their own essence to whatever I'm working towards. What I did was I picked out several OM staves that I felt went along with the four elements and then also would help us open the door to the other side. Now I wanted to be very specific about it being a door because I always want to be able to close that.
So opening up the veil even further, they seemed like magic. So focus on everything that we've done tonight, everything that's worked. Imagine what the veil between our world and the other side looks like to you. So whether that's a zipper being unzipped or a curtain going up or just a rift in the world, focus on that and hold that in your mind. When you feel your left hand get squeezed, squeeze the person on your right. Everyone that you want to talk to tonight, everything you want to accomplish tonight, and send it.
All right, I think that's good. That is how it is supposed to be. Guys, that was awesome.
Good job. Okay, so hopefully that brought up the pulse a little bit here, re-energized everybody for the last part of the investigation. So I think my group hasn't even done this room yet, so I think that we're gonna squat here for a minute. Anna, Do you mind taking the top of the staircase?
I'm good wherever.
And then Carol, your group take the gym.
Okay. Oh my God, I don't know if I can do this, Ma.
It's nice and warm.
Holy
It's nice and
shit.
warm.
Immediately when we walked in the gym, it's pitch black, so you get that freaky feeling.
Walking into a dark gym was terrifying. They asked me if I wanted to put the headphones on, and I was like, no, because that would freak me out even more.
I keep seeing corner of my eye shit.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
Right over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Like that way.
Yeah, me too. Right over here.
I'm so glad because I keep getting a weird feeling, but I think it's the door.
Yeah. We were seeing things out of the corner of our eye. One of those just quick things when you turn around and look and you see something maybe walking by the door. That's what I saw, something walking by the door. Can you tell us your name?
Hello? Hi.
Again?
Hello again. My friends said that you gave them a name. Can you give me a name?
It's kind of difficult at first to kind of get your bearings because you can't hear anything except the static in your ears. But when you start to get words coming through, it's mind-blowing, really. I wasn't expecting it to work like it did, and it definitely worked.
Is there anything else that anyone wants to say? Is there any more names? Or if you want to tell us why you're here? If not, we're going to say goodbye. Shut the door? We'll shut the door when we leave. We can do that for you. That actually just gave me bad chills.
Me too.
Not like it's malicious, but like that was direct.
Yes, okay.
All right, we will shut the door, and I hear your message. Thank you very much for taking the time to talk to us.
Just a super overall eerie feeling. And then when Deb, said shut the door, that was really direct and creepy.
But yeah, we're really just looking to kind of get to know everybody here. My name is Anna. This is my sister, KRISTEN. Apparently she's not gonna say her name. We have a couple of different things that make noise, that light up. If you walk by this one, it will light up. If you walk by this one, it's going to make a wretched noise. And if you walk by that one, it will light up.
You're really selling the middle one.
I mean, well, if they can avoid the middle one, I won't say no.
Working with family is like living with family. Nothing changed. We were sarcastic, we were supportive, we were KRISTEN and Anna.
No. Is that the door you want shut?
Oh, that door's open down the
I was
corner.
gonna
That one
say
gave
that
us
one's
the
open
creeps.
too.
Oh my God.
And that one did give me the creeps.
Oh, I don't like when you say that.
Sorry,
That-
I just got those chills.
I did too.
Me too.
Oh, wicked.
There was an open door in the back corner where sports equipment is, and that door had been open. And, it was one of those things where we kind of felt something, the corner of your eye, that portion of the night. So we thought maybe that's the door that they want closed. We went back and closed that door.
And I wonder if they opened this to get the basketballs and now they're pissed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Could be. It's probably a coach. It's probably a coach, Bob and Philip and Jimmy.
Is it just storage?
It's balls. Watch one of these balls smash me in the head. Yeah. All right, we're closing the door.
Shut the door.
Are there a lot of you here that need just a little bit of help?
Do you want our help, or are you content?
Great question.
Is it time to leave? It could be just time to leave, time to go.
You might not need anything from us, like Angela said. We're just assuming that you do. and that might be wrong of us. Is there anything that you want us to do? You might not need help, but what can we offer you?
What do you want from us?
Or what could make this place better for you, or better in general? I'm gonna listen back real quick and see if we got anything. A clue would be really helpful. Not
Even just a no, I don't need anything.
super helpful. They've been knocking tonight.
That need just a little bit of help.
Maybe that was a knock, but a verbal knock.
Yeah,
Do you want
another
our help,
knock.
or are you content? Great question.
Another one. I didn't hear one knock while
Time
we
to
were.
leave? It could be just time to leave, time to go. You might not need anything from us, like Angela said. We're just assuming that you do, and that might be wrong of us. Is there anything that you want us to do?
Whoa.
You might not need
Did you hear words after that though?
We all very clearly came up with leave, like a breathy leave, but it didn't seem, seemed more like just kind of a suggestion. It didn't have a lot of like weight behind it.
Is there anything that you want us to do?
Whoa.
The only EVPs that we got tonight was to say leave. And so maybe they had their fun with us at the same time that we had fun with them too.
And that might be wrong of us. Is there anything that you want us to do?
Leave?
You might not need help.
That's really loud.
I'm gonna lean towards it said leave. I don't really know what to say about that because when it says leave, I'm a firm believer we should go.
I didn't want to leave just packing up and, saying, oh, well, we got a casual EVP that maybe says leave and just say, yep, that's definitely what we need to do because it was more experiential than it was evidential.
But when you built this whole thing,
Yeah.
you had a plan on how you were going to tidy it all up, right?
We weren't quite sure how to close the whole session because it felt like we were getting bits and pieces of different things. And were we supposed to leave? Were we not supposed to leave?
I actually just had a brainwave from what Deb said.
Same.
So, is it the same brainwave?
I'm looking at you like I'm wondering.
Because of if it has to do with Pennhurst?
Deb had this great idea to leave a mark here of positivity. That definitely sparked the idea in me and Carol at the same time back to Pennhurst of how Carol left the mark there for whatever was left behind.
We had a mission to accomplish. We were very much set focus on what we were supposed to do there, and we could not do it. So Carol had the mindset of leaving, like Anna said, leave an impact point. Like we all came in here with an intent. I don't think we have the same thing going on here, but if we're gonna leave an impact with what Deb said of like cleaning this altar up, black candles are meant to absorb negative energy. So in a Pennhurst fashion, and to leave our impact here and leave and clean at the same time, instead of sending something through, let's keep it here.
We decided to, put some good energy into a black candle, which is known for, stripping negative energies away from a place, put our good thoughts, our good energy, our good love into it, and hopefully leave that in a place where it can continue to emanate that throughout the building.
So that's the final bit of magic that we'll do tonight. While we were going around, I had I think a good idea. We know the woman who let us in tonight works here. She has an office here, so we could, when she comes to close up, let's ask her to store the candle in the town vault so it's safe forever.
That's a great idea.
Yep. Thank you guys. Good job tonight. Like so many of the places that we visited this year, we wanted to leave a gesture of humility there. These places aren't broken, they aren't dirty, they don't need fixing, but we want to make sure that we leave a mark of positivity, and we want to invite our families to do that too. So, Gorham Town Hall being no different than some of these other places, we invited our families to join together to create a ritual candle that we could leave here. Rating tonight was going to be very difficult because each one of these locations was very unique. So instead, we're going to be rating our families.
Being able to investigate with my sister was a really special moment for me. I got to share with her something that means a lot, and she got to see how much I love doing this, and we got to do it together.
It's always good to see Anna with the team and with the investigations, because obviously she has lots of fans, and I'm the #1 fan, so try to make sure that she's doing good work, which she always does.
I think my family did great, even though it felt a little bit like a Muppet show and they were misbehaving. I was very, very proud of them. I know they're all interested. I'm especially proud of my sister. I love them very much, and I hope we get to do it again.
It was fun investigating with Carol. She keeps it fun.
So I did softball, and she does this, and it's the coolest thing ever. I just think it's so cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
My family gets a gold star tonight because not only did a bunch of them show up to support me in everything that we do here at Haunt Me, they all brought their own interests and skills, and that really ignited the night for a really cool adventure.
It's so much fun investigating with Ty.
He's a good leader, so I didn't really expect anything less.
He tends to put me in a good mood, and I trust him, so my walls tend to be down when he's around.
As we look to the future, we understand now all that we've accomplished. We know that we can adapt our tactics for an investigation, but we also understand we have a lot to learn.
I know that we're all grateful for the paths that we've walked so far, but this one's far from over. Come with us next year as we press deeper into the woods to see what's just out of sight.